gone, but they've got some guards that are pretty quick. They like to get in there and mess things up a little bit.
Yeah, of course they played us. Those guards that usually are role players play really good against us in the district. So that's one thing that we've got to keep in mind, and just do what we do, be disciplined defensively, and make sure that we rebound and of course take care of the basketball. I'm excited about Friday night. Be a good little atmosphere over there.
Yeah. Coach, looking at some of the stuff.
We want to get a lot of shots up. That's one positive thing, and we want to just keep pushing in transition. That's what was one of our keys tonight. Just keep it up tempo, make them run, and once we executed our
season has gone this. The lineups of tonight's game brought to you by SCRTC for the Colonels. Barren County Trojans under 12th year head coach Warren Cunningham. Assistant coaches Lee Johnson, Matt Gardner, Jared Browning, and Austin Burge. Starting Jacob Shaw, 6'1", 183 senior, averaging 10 points a game. Gavin Withrow, 5'8", 148 junior, averages 6. Will Bandy, 6'6", 212 a senior, 14.5 points and 5 rebounds a game. Aiden Nyken, 6'5", 204 sophomore, 15 points and 9 rebounds. Tyler Bush, 6', 183 senior, 1 point and 5 rebounds a game. So there's your starting lineups and the officials for tonight's game. Same 3 we had in the girls' game. Brought to you by Scotty's Contracting and Stone. Committed to providing all customers the same level of highest quality, no matter the size of the project. They are Scott Daniels, Tommy Young, and Trey Cardwell. And we'll get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Tip-Off. First quarter of action sponsored by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. And speaking of Tyler Bush, he was in the East-West All-Star game, coach, and talk about that real quick.
It was an awesome experience. Tyler and Marquise got to go down there. Marquise busted off a few big runs, played well. Tyler played like a outside linebacker, strong safety type position, did well. They didn't really throw his way a whole lot, but did his job. We ended up winning on a game-winning field goal as time expired. It was really fun. Coached a lot of really good players. Was an awesome experience. Got to coach several Division I guys, and it was just a cool experience. It's good for these guys to get out of Glasgow sometimes and go see how they stack up against other guys, and felt like our guys stacked up real well. I was proud of them.
That was at Louisville DeSales, right?
It was at DeSales, yeah. And we were the west side, so we had all the west end guys, and that's Mail, St. X, PRP, Butler, North Hardin, Central Hardin, that crew, and then the other side was Trinity, Trinity, Ballard, Bullitt counties, the Oldham counties. That crew. So it's a lot of good players in the game.
Trojans in white, burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold, with Shaw and Withrow, Nyken, Will Bandy, and Tyler Bush, the starting 5. Caverna will be in purple uniforms with a light gray number outlined in white. I think there's been a change in their lineup, too. They're going to start Caleb Edwards, number 3, 5'7", 123 sophomore. I believe that's the only change they have. So he's starting in place of Zaire Yates.
Dunnigan, is
6'9",
big boy.
Yeah, I don't think we faced anybody that tall. And he's got pretty good size too, 230.
Yeah, I know. Looks like a football player.
Mm-hmm. And Dunnigan averages 9 points and 5 rebounds. Coach, they were 1-26 last year. They won their first game and lost 26 straight. Tough year. But we got 4 starters back.
I believe I played some ball against their head coach back in the day.
Jordan Rice?
I feel like I did. You know, middle school or elementary school or something.
Yep. Hayden Niken to the jump circle for Barren at 6'5", 6'9", Jackson Dunnigan. And Niken gets the tap easily. To Jacob Shaw, and they go set it up here as Trojans move from left to right here in the first half from Park City. Withrow with the basketball. He's covered up. Has to give it out to Shaw. And now Shaw throws a high looping pass to Bush. Back out it comes to Withrow. Around the perimeter right to Shaw. Shaw dribbles it. Hooks it back left to Withrow. Withrow back over to Shaw. Playing the zone out there. They work it inside underneath. And they kick it back out. Withrow with a 3. Yes, sir.
Little matchup zone from Caverna. Got to move the ball, and they did it well right there.
Barren County on top with a People's Bank 3 by Gavin Withrow. Just underway here in Park City. Wood with the basketball. Getting some pressure from Tyler Bush. Has to reverse it back out and hands it off. And going to be a traveling violation on Rhodes. Drew Rhodes, who's the leading scorer for Caverna the season so far. Barren County's basketball. Their bench right across from us. Caverna across the way to our right. We're high above courtside here at Park City. Here's a lob for Niken, and he lays it in on the backside. 5-0. Richardson with the basketball. Got a Richardson on the girls' team. May be related somewhat. This Richardson, DeShante's a senior. Of course, Richardson was a freshman on the girls' team. Shot no good. Rebound Tyler Bush. Trojans want to run with it. Withrow all the way to the rack. Flips it up and in. Caverna wants a timeout. And this is the way the Trojans started last night at Edmonson County. Started out strong. Lead it here 7-0.
Good start. Fast start. That's what we become accustomed to with this team.
Yep.
And if they start fast, it usually spells good news for them.
That is true. With a big district game coming up Friday night at Allen County, Scottsville.
Who had a huge win against Greenwood after South Warren last week.
They did.
Not a lot of people saw that coming.
Yeah, Allen County Scottsville's got 4 starters back from last year. They graduated Rippey, but that's about it. Still got a pretty good team. Caverna's basketball, 7-0 Trojans. We played a minute and a half. And it's going to be Edwards to toss it in for the Colonels.
It's taking so long.
They must have spilled some water or something on the floor over there. All right, Edwards. Barren County pressure as it comes in to Richardson. Richardson works it up court against Shaw. And they come over to set a screen for him and slides off. It's Niken sliding off on Rhodes. Now he's picking up Edwards. Edwards out near the timeline. He gives it off the right side to Wood. Wood getting pressure from Tyler Bush. He wants to drive with it. Goes underneath. Puts it up. Blocked him there by Bandy, but it came right back to Wood, and he was on the inline.
A little disorganized there from Caverna, but Barren played good defense.
Caverna losing last night to Bardstown Bethlehem by 15, 62-47. Here's the lob again to Niken. He lays it in to the backside. That's 2 in a row.
Just a little back screen. Niken's just sliding right behind it. Two good passes.
And it's 9-0 Barren County. Richardson with it for Caverna. Dribbles between his legs. He wants to drive with it. Going to be a foul call. And they're going to put it on Aiden Niken. First foul of the basketball game. It'll be Caverna's basketball down below us here on the side. It comes up to Richardson. DeShante Richardson averaging 12 points a game for the Colonels. 2.5 minutes gone here in the quarter. Barren County with a 9-0 lead. As they drive it to the basket strong, it's put up, it is no good. And rebound to Niken. He wants to run with it. Niken right down the middle of the court, all the way to the bucket, and he lays it in. Is that speed or what?
That's speed.
11-0, Barren County. With pressure in the backcourt, Richardson. Shaw guarding him. So he gets it across the line. Richardson dribbles laterally over to the right. Here's a lob down low for Dunnigan. He bobbled it for a moment, got it back, got double teamed. Going up the baseline, there's a shot going up, no good on a floater. Got their own rebound, that was Rhodes. And there's a long three over Niken, good. Richardson knocking down the tray.
Confident with that shot.
Yep, 11-3. Shaw hooks it off to Bandy. He can't shoot. Throws it back over to Shaw in long range. Down low is Bush against Dunnigan. Now gets double team. Back out now to Shaw. Shaw on the right side. Now here's Niken, right side. The corner to Bush. Heads toward the lane. Over to Withrow for three. It's no good this time. Dunnigan with a rebound. Bobbled it. Now gets rid of it to Richardson. As we're down to 4:10 to play here in the first quarter. 11-3.
That was a good look by Withrow.
Now it comes out to Rhodes. Oh, there's a lob. I don't know if it's intended for Dunnigan or what, but Bush has got it. It ricocheted off the backboard. And here's Bandy with a jumper from 8 feet, good. His first two. 13-3 Trojans. Richardson works against Shaw across the timeline. Richardson now works against Niken. Throws up a long three, no good. Rebound to Niken. Long pass down the floor. Bandy had it knocked away. Saved in bounds. Goes out of bounds though as Rhodes tried to save it. Stays with Barren County. Substitution for Caverna is 35. That is Zachary Miles, 6'2", 190, sophomore.
Caverna doing a lot of standing on the offensive end. It's like they've got one screen and then three.
Well, Bush wide open. Somebody went to sleep then. Bush gets it easy too.
He's so good at catching people fall asleep and just taking advantage of it.
16-3 Barren. Rhodes with the basketball. Trying to work around to the right. He'll give it off to Edwards. Down the middle of the lane. Whistle and a foul.
Looks like a little three-man weave play right there.
Withrow called for the foul. His first, team's second. Going to make some changes here. Coach Warren Cunningham bringing in Ryan Shirley, Tate Horner, and Mason Griggs.
3 sophomores.
Yep. As Edwards gets the ball in bounds in the corner, and a three in the air that's no good by Richardson. Here comes Niken behind the back dribble, racing all the way to the bucket. He gets fouled. He stuffed it, but he got fouled before he went to the bucket.
He didn't like getting dunked on, did he?
No, he didn't. Should have been an intentional foul.
Did they count the basket? That could have been dangerous.
I don't believe they did.
Nope, on the floor.
Yep.
That old goal ain't been dunked on in a while, has it?
No, it hasn't. In fact, I think they're new rims. Those breakaway rims they put up there just for this night. Shaw in the corner to Niken. Gives it out to Tate Horner. Back to Niken, the left elbow. He's going to shoot over Dunnigan. It's no good. Off to the right. Chased down by Richardson for Caverna. The Caverna student section getting into it here a little bit. 15-3, Barren. 2:38 to play in the first quarter. Richardson hands it off to Edwards. Edwards with Griggs guarding him. Loses the handle, picks it back up. Needs help, and they're going to call a foul on Griggs.
Oh, man, I didn't see that. I don't like the cheap fouls.
No. Team's third. That's the younger official. I don't remember seeing him anywhere. 15-3. They send it out to Edwards. And now to Rhodes. Rhodes going to fire a three-point shot over Shirley that's no good. The long rebound comes off to Griggs. He lobs it up to Shaw. Ahead, up to Pointer. Pointer throws it in the middle. Shirley underneath. It is Corbin Murphy. Missed the shot underneath. And we get a tied-up ball. Possession arrow back to the Trojans.
That was a good look by Shirley right there. Just didn't finish.
2:05 to go here in the quarter. And underneath, here's Shirley has a shot blocked by Rhodes. Long pass down the court. Edwards going for the bucket, puts it up. It's blocked by Griggs and out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul.
That's 2 on Griggs. He'll have to come out. Same guy making that call?
Not that time.
We've had the young guy in football several times.
Yeah. Free throw is short by Edwards.
Matter of fact, you remember the interception that we had that was called not an interception against Clinton County?
Oh, yeah.
That was him.
Okay. Second shot is missed. Barren County racing down the floor. It's Shaw in the corner. Caleb Hester's back in. Porter for the 3. Yeah. Jay Porter.
Can't leave him open.
With a People's Bank 3-point shot. Extends the lead to 18-3. Richardson with the basketball for Caverna against Shaw in the backcourt. Gets it across the midcourt stripe. Minute and a half to go. Caverna only 1 field goal here in the first, but here's a 3-point try that's good for Richardson. That's his second 3, and there are only field goals here in the ball game.
He's got them all, don't he?
Yep, 18-6. Shaw with it, long range left, gets a screen from Murphy, hooks it back to Murphy, went through his hands, Shirley there to get it. Shirley reversing back left, and a foul from behind on Rhodes will be his first. Caverna's first of the ball game as Gavin Withrow comes in to give Jacob Shaw a break. Withrow will toss it in front of Caverna's bench. Dumps it in to Shirley, hands it back to Withrow, driving to the basket. His shot actually going to call a foul on the floor, aren't they?
I think so. Gavin looks confident tonight. He's taking his defender.
I think I'll give him 2 shots.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thought that was on the floor. We'll take it.
Yep. Gavin Withrow puts it up good. Nothing but net. 6 points for Gavin Withrow in this quarter. 19-6. Second shot rims off. And Shirley got the rebound, but it was going to be a jump ball as Rhodes tied it up. Caverna's ball. The inbounds pass comes to Richardson. It's guarded by Caleb Hester.
Full court pressure from Barren County.
Down to a minute to play here in the quarter. Richardson directing traffic out there. On the high post, Dunnigan had it slapped out of his hands, loose, but trying to get it back. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
I don't like that call when both guys are going for the ball. I just think that's it's like you're trying to keep guys from playing hard.
Yeah. Ryan Shirley, his first personal, the 5th one on the Trojans. 19-6. On the high post right, it's Rhodes turning toward the bucket, spinning, throwing up the shot way short underneath. It's Withrow. Ahead up to Hester. Hester turns and throws up a left-handed shot that's no good. Dunnigan with a rebound. Outlet pass to Richardson. Richardson trying to get it knocked away from behind. Shirley's going to commit the foul. His second.
Foul? I know I'm all over the officials tonight. I never get on officials, by the way. I mean, never.
Never. Well, I'm too far away from you at a football game, so I don't know. Lob comes out to Richardson. 22 seconds to go here in the first. Hayden Knockin back in the ball game for Ryan Shirley. Tried to give him a little more rest out there, but he had to come back in. Down to 7 seconds. Here's Rhodes, partially blocked from behind by Hester. The ball out of bounds. Barron's going to get it with 1.8. Corner was fighting for it in there with 2 Colonels. So here's Withrow, going to have to hurry. Porter at the horn. No, almost went in.
Almost hit the single.
Yeah, he was almost standing on the sideline over there. That ends the first. It's Barren County 19 and Caverna 6. We'll come back for the second quarter after this break. This is Trojan basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon. the second quarter here in Park City. The Trojans 19, Colonels 6. Jay Turner with Coach Jackson Arnett. Second period of action brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Jacob Shaw's back on the court now. He'll give it over to Bandy, who drives against Dunnigan, throws up the shot. It came up short. Follow-up good for Niken. Wow.
What a play.
And Aiden Niken with his 8th point of the ball game. Foul is going to be on Dunnigan. First foul. Free throw is missed. Rhodes gets the free throw. Gets the rebound. Brings it in front court for Caverna. 21-6, Barren County. And it's Richardson with the basketball. High post, Dunnigan. Back to Richardson for 3. It's going to come off. Rebound to Niken for the Trojans. Ahead up to Withrow. Withrow drives the basket, gets fouled. And I believe that one's on Richardson. First foul on Richardson, 5 on the Colonels here in the first half. Shaw inbounds out to Bandy, gives to Niken. Throws it over to Shaw for a 3-point shot. No good. Edwards with a rebound for Caverna. Edwards on the right side goes down to the corner to Rhodes. Gives to Dunnigan. Kick ball. Cody Lane, 5'11" senior, comes in for Tay Pointer.
Bright shoes.
I need to get me a pair like that.
Yeah.
Flashy. Here's a spin move. The shot falling away good off the window.
Wow.
Rhodes gets his first 2.
Where's that been?
21-8. Shaw down low. Bandy. And Bandy throws it out to Shaw. He'll fire up another 3. Drains it. So Jacob Shaw with a People's Bank 3-point shot. Extends the lead to 24-8. 6:40 to go in the first half. And it's Richardson with the basketball against Lane out front. Goes left side. Bounces it off to Edwards. Edwards moves right. Dribbles in. Here's a floater. Blocked in there by Bandy. Lane's got it for the Trojans. Lane on the left side. Throws it behind him. Niken underneath the Bandy, and he lays it in.
Good work.
Timeout by Jordan Rice and Caverna. Barren County with an 18-point lead, 26-8. 6:18 to go in the second quarter.
Good-looking fast break there from Barren County. It looked like Cody Lane didn't know what to do with it, so he just handed it off to Niken. As soon as it touched Niken's hands, he shoveled it up to Will.
70-31, Trojanettes winning earlier tonight over the Caverna Lady Colonels. Coming up at halftime, we'll have Superintendent Bo Matthews with us. We are in Park City tonight for the Throwback Heritage doubleheader.
I believe they put the cheerleaders up in the crowd. Caverna's cheerleaders.
Oh, they have, yep.
Not quite full, but good, really good crowd, loud crowd.
It is when you got a small gym like this. That pass went through the hands of Dunnigan and hit the rim. Trojans on the other end. Here's Niken going under and putting it in.
I think he wanted to dunk that.
10 points for Niken, and it's 28-8. Barren County, 20-point lead, almost a steal by Niken. He's diving for the loose ball, still diving for it. Lane's on the floor, trying to throw the Bandy, and it gets kicked out of bounds.
Great hustle.
Wow. I could feel that knee burn all the way up here. Floor burn on the knee. Shaw will put it in play. Comes in the corner to Cody Lane. Throws it out to Withrow. Now Withrow out handling the point. Wants to drive with it and lost the handle, and it's going to be taken by Caverna. And driving all the way to the bucket. Shot goes up, no good, but a foul. Going to put Richardson at the charity stripe.
We've got 3 guards and 2 big guys in now, so anxious to see kind of what we do in the half court. with the three legitimate guards in.
Free throw is good for Richardson.
Never mind.
Tyler Bush comes in for Will Bandy. Richardson has 7 of Caverna's 9 points. And this shot goes up, and it bounces over in. 28-10, Barren County. 5:27 to go in the second quarter. Withrow on the left side. Picks up his dribble. Here's the lob to Niken. He'll go up, and he got fouled. Shot was kind of trickling on the rim, and it went in. He wanted to dunk that one, too.
The smallest guy on the court kept him from dunking that one. Somehow got in his way just enough to keep him from dunking it. He was up high enough, but I think he was a little too far away.
Edwards is first. Team 6th. Free throw by Niken. No, too strong. 0 for 2 at the line. 30-10, Barren County. 5:12 to go in the first half. Trojans trying to trap the ball a little bit, and they work it back out for Richardson for the three-pointer. No good. Shaw with a rebound for the Trojans. Ahead up to Bush, dumps it back off to Niken, and he jams it with 2 hands.
Nice play. Putting these rims to work.
Yes. 32-10, Barren County. Richardson bounces it off in a trap, and Shaw reaches in to tie it up. They're going to call a foul.
Oh, my goodness.
That should have been a jump ball.
Jeez.
2 fouls on Jacob Shaw. 8 on the Trojans.
That had to be a jump ball.
Yeah. The official kind of behind the play there. Zachary Miles at the line, 6'2", 190, sophomore.
Officials don't make calls out of position, surely.
Free throw is up, and it's too strong. Ball knocked out of bounds. Barron's going to get it. Last touch by Rhodes. Him and Tyler Bush were fighting for the rebound. Gavin Withrow coming in for Jacob Shaw. Tay Pointer also back in the court, and Caleb Hester as well for Barren County. Tay Pointer, long range left. Throws it out to Caleb Hester, top of the key. Kicks it over to Bush in the left corner. Throws it back across. Here's Withrow driving to the basket. No good. Follow-up no good for Niken. Going to be taken there with a 6'9" Dunnigan. And here's a shot too strong against the glass. The follow-up is good for Rhodes. 32-12. Half the second quarter gone here. Tyler Bush off to Niken. Niken's going to fire up a three-point shot. No good. Dunnigan with another rebound for Caverna.
They're going to leave you wide open. Might as well shoot it.
Yep. Richardson works against Pointer. Right side over to Rhodes.
Tyler trying to front Big Dunnigan.
They go down to Dunnigan. He's double teamed. Back in the corner. 3 in the air. Swish. Yep. Rhodes knocking it down.
Deep left
corner. Yep.
And I can tell him to look at the scoreboard.
Pointer around the corner. The jumper. Good. Tay Pointer makes it 34-15, Barren County. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Here's Edwards with the basketball. Here's the lob down to Dunnigan. He'll turn and shoot. It is good.
Wow.
Nice touch for the big man right there.
Not going to block him.
And underneath, Pointer, a little fake. Shot blocked by Dunnigan and out of bounds.
Dunnigan's came alive the last 30 seconds.
Yep.
Really nice fadeaway on the offensive end and then put one in the stands on the defensive end.
Will Bandy has returned to the Trojan lineup. Comes in the corner to Tay Pointer. He bounces off to Withrow. Withrow dumps it into Bandy. Turnaround jump shot from 10. It won't go. Rebound comes off to Edwards for Caverna. 2:43 left in the half. Edwards, that got in the back court. He lost the handle. And the ball got back into the back court. Over and back call. Trojans get it. With 2:39 to play here in the first half.
A lot of people get that rule misconstrued. You can go halfway over and go back, but if he made both of his feet had come across and then the ball just touched.
And Bandy had to save the ball from going out of bounds. Withrow sends it to Pointer. Pointer goes baseline, floater, runner, no good, and it's caught in there by Dunnigan. 2:13 to play in the first half. Richardson with the basketball. Pointer tried to go with a steal. Pulls up with the left elbow. Jumper good.
He can shoot.
10 points for Richardson. Lead is 15. Margins has been 20. Jumper by Withrow. No good. Rebound to Edwards. Minute 53 left in the first half. Trojans by 15. Led by 13 at the end of the first quarter. So it's ended up being a pretty even second quarter here.
Try to go
working one-on-one. He falls down, should be travel.
Try to go one-on-one, just got a little too ahead of itself.
Yeah. Cody Lane back in the ball game. So we got Lane, Bandy, Bush, Withrow, and Hester on the court. Down to minute 36 to play here in the second. 34-19 the score. Bush driving, got around his defender and laid it in.
Good move.
Second field goal for Tyler Bush. 36-19. Minute 20 to play before halftime. And it's Richardson with the basketball against Cody Lane. Still on the dribble against Lane. They come to set a screen. Hester slides off on him. Gives to Edwards. Trying to dump it down to Dunnigan. Cody Lane went down hard trying to knock it away. Bandy on the other end. Crossover move to the rack. Missed it. Follow up good for Bush. 38-19. 45 seconds to play in the first half. Richardson with the basketball. For Caverna, gets a screen, loses a handle, and Lane trying to dig it out there. Here's Hester. 2-on-1. Bush lays it up, missed the layup, tap no good, put up and in by Withrow.
Looked like a good game of 36 right there. They try to tip everybody.
40-19, Barren. 25 seconds to play in the first half. Richardson directing traffic out there for Caverna with Cody Lane guarding him. Down to 16 seconds to go. He'll hand it off to Rhodes. Now Edwards. Three-man weave. Now Rhodes spinning. Ooh.
No way. No
How was that a foul?
It wasn't, Jake.
Wow. He just ripped it out of his hand.
We in the bonus. I was about to say, this definitely was not a shooting foul.
One in the bonus for Drew Rhodes.
He was out of control going in the lane, and they rewarded him for it.
Yep. Shot's good for Rhodes. He has scored all 8 of his points here in the second quarter. 40-20, Barren County with 8.2 seconds to play here in the first half. Rhodes puts it up and in.
Plenty of time to get a good shot off.
Gavin Withrow working against Rhodes down the court. He'll lay it up. Missed the layup. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Caverna with 0.8 of a second.
Well, we got the good look.
Miles will toss it in. Desperation shot goes out of bounds. That's the end of the first half. Trojans 40, the Colonels 21. When we come back, Superintendent Bo Matthews will join us here at Park City as we return with more Trojan basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon. Trojans 40, Colonels 21 here in Park City, Kentucky tonight. Superintendent Bo Matthews had a great night for basketball.
Wow, what an atmosphere here in Park City, Kentucky tonight.
Love it.
Love seeing the Trojanettes and the Trojans running up and down the hardwood here tonight.
Tell you what, they have done a lot of things to the gymnasium. The floor looks great. The lighting looks great. Got new breakaway rims. Probably a good thing. Aiden and I can.
Well, we've been putting them to the test tonight, Jay. That's a good thing.
That's right.
Very exciting.
Yep. I guess you've coached a few games in this gym, haven't you? When you took high school over here back in the middle school days, 7th and 8th grade.
Oh, back in the old junior high days, yes, sir. I had the lady cards and the 7th and the 8th grade boys teams over here.
That's right.
Lots of great memories for me.
Yep. I was talking about the pregame that was back in 1973, I think, or 74, that the schools consolidated. The last time, I guess, a high school ball game had been played here. At about 78 when they was building the new gym.
No doubt about it. You know, the varsity games, certainly came to an end. I think Barren County actually came over and maybe played a few games in the early days, maybe some freshman games here.
They did.
But nonetheless, it's great to see some varsity action back in here in Park City, and it's been great seeing some Park City faces that we haven't seen in a while coming out to the game here at the old gym.
Will this be an annual event now?
Well, it could be. We'll have to circle the wagons and see how things went according to Principal James and our athletic director, Warren Cunningham, see what our coaches think, our cheerleading sponsors, and just kind of get some feedback from folks. I think it's been a nostalgic night, and the scoreboard looks good.
Absolutely. 40-21 here at the break, and they started out this way last night at Edmonson County and just kept the foot to the metal.
Well, I'll tell you, both teams, the Trojanettes and the Trojans tonight, they look like they're up in their game. They're coming along as the season progresses, just like we hope that they would each year, and that's a tribute to the hard work and dedication of our student athletes and great coaches that we have.
Talk about a few things happening district-wide.
Oh, Jay, there's lots happening. Of course, recently the board took an option to purchase some additional land that borders the campus on Trojan Trail, 40 acres, and it basically mirrors the space that we currently occupy. So it's going to give us some options down the road in the future, and one of the main things is another entry and exit point to leave our campus. It is something that's in the works in terms of a new interchange that's going to happen on the Cumberland Parkway and 249 corridor, and we feel like that can be a great asset to moving some of the cars on and off of our campus and help us from a safety aspect as well as convenience.
Any target date that might happen?
No, Jay, we're still having discussions about that. I know that the interchange is on the road plan. Of course, that takes state funding, and that's always a mystery on what's going to get funded and what doesn't, but we're going to be in position to take advantage of that opportunity just as soon as it presents itself.
I know we were talking a little bit yesterday about the middle school. Really, the enrollment has really increased over the past few years.
It has. There's going to be some great conversations had on what's next in terms of structure in the district. Is it time to start thinking about another middle school, adding on to the one that we have, or possibly another education center? And that 40 acres is a great location to put that on as well.
I know a lot of people that come to Barren County for the first time, they'll look at all the buildings that we have and say, gosh, guys, y'all have got a small college campus here, and we really do.
Very proud.
So much to offer.
Very proud of that, and that's a testament to many people over the years that have created so many opportunities for our young people to plug into, and we do have a small college atmosphere on our campus on Trojan Trail, and we're going to continue to enhance that and adjust to what the job market calls us to do, and also for post-secondary ed. So we want to try to meet the needs for all of our students. Everybody has a niche, Jay.
That's right. That's right. Bo, it's always good to see you.
Hey, thank you for being the voice.
Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. I've got to get on my shopping.
You better get done.
I'm running out of time.
You got a week.
That's why I like it. Merry Christmas, all you listeners out there. Go Trojans and Trojanettes.
That's right. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate it. Mr. Bo Matthews, Superintendent of Barren County Schools, will come back with our halftime report And we'll take a look at the scoring and stats for you as we continue our coverage. Trojans lead here at the break 40-21 over Caverna. And you're following Barren County High basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon. Jay Turner back here along with Coach Jackson Arnett as we start the second half. And our halftime report brought to you by Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Colton's thanks you for your business, and for every $25 purchase and gift cards, you get a $5 bonus card. Book your Christmas parties with Colton's. Merry Christmas from Colton's. Deshaunte Richardson scored 10 points in the first half for Caverna. Drew Rhodes had 9 and 2 for Jackson Dunnigan, and that was it for the Colonels. Trojans in the first half, Aiden Nyken with 14. Jacob Shaw 3. Gavin Withrow with 8. Will Bandy scored 4. 6 points for Tyler Bush and 5 for Tate Pointer. This third quarter coming up was brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. And nobody really in foul trouble in the first half. And we'll see if we can get the second half going off to a good start like we did the first quarter, Coach, and get out of here with another W.
Yeah, we need to take care of business here in this second half. And, you know, fast break is where we're really hurting them. You know, we're doing all right in the half court. We're making some shots, playing good defense. And we give up 21 points in a half. That's pretty good.
Kenyon Wood starts the second half for Caverna, 5'8" freshman. It's Richardson with the basketball, hands it off to Edwards. Edwards with Withrow guarding him. Caverna moving to the right side of your radio dial here in the second half and on BCHS Live. High post in there to Dunnigan, turnaround shot. Missed everything, went to the left side of the rim. Pass knocked down, and Bandy went to the deck. Going to be off the hand of Rhodes. So Barren County will keep the basketball.
Will and Aiden never saw each other.
Nope. There's a foul, quick foul on Rhodes. Fouled Aiden Nyken.
Again, that's just a hustle foul. I argued it for us in the first half. Might as well argue it for them a little bit too.
Rhodes' second foul. Here's Shaw giving it off to Withrow. He'll circle out with it. 30 seconds gone in the third. Barren County up by 19. Withrow over to Shaw. Back out to Withrow, directing traffic, trying to get everybody position here. Right elbow is Bush. Dribbles away out to the wing. And now reversing back right. He just bounced it down to Dunnigan. I don't know if somebody tapped it or what.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, somebody should have broke to the basket there. Here's a three by Wood. Missed everything. Air ball. Barren County on the run. Withrow down the middle of the lane. Flips up the shot's good.
It's a nice move by Withrow there.
10 points for Gavin Withrow. And now the lead is doubled, 42-21. over Caverna. Richardson. Bounce pass, left side, and it is Rhodes underneath to Dunnigan. Little 6-footer, no good. Follow up, no good. Dunnigan again can't get the rebound. And they kind of tangled up with each other, Dunnigan and Bandy. What do you do about that?
They're both trying. Neither of them are doing anything.
Yes, Bandy races to the bench. And Coach Cunningham telling him to just settle down, man, settle down. Wow, have you ever seen that before, Coach?
I don't think either of them. I think
not like that, anyway.
I think, honestly, both of them were just trying to put their hands up.
Yeah. Didn't know which one was going to get away from the other. Now the officials are conferring to see what they're going to do here. And I'm not sure. Are they going to call a double foul? Double foul.
Neither of them were doing anything.
I don't know why that would be a double foul.
I don't really know how to explain it. It's like they got their arms tangled behind each other, and they were both trying to put their arms up. I don't know, for the radio people who can't see.
BCHS Live probably showing the replay on that, how they were tangled up with each other.
Imagine if you put your arms up like signaling touchdown and somebody reached through your arms and you just had each other locked right there, and they were both just trying to get loose.
They were locked up. Shaw with the basketball, gives to Niken, high post left, back to Shaw on the left side. He'll send it back out front to Withrow. Withrow against Edwards. Right side is Ryan Shirley, who came in for Bandy. Underneath here's Bush, puts it up and in with a pass from Niken.
That's good look from Niken.
8 points for Tyler Bush, 44-21 Barren County. 2 minutes gone here in the third period. Here's Wood, handing off to Edwards. The weave going on out there. Rhodes, top of the key. Hands it back off to Wood. Now here is Richardson. Free throw line. Fadeaway shot. No good. Foul.
Shirley draws a foul down low on Dunnigan, I believe.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to clear out. I didn't see it, but that's going to be his third. First player to pick up 3. From either side.
I don't know who they're going to put in for him, so might as well leave him in.
5:50 to play, third quarter. Barren County 44, Caverna 21 here in Park City. Shaw, left side, Withrow, down low. It is Shirley. Going to have to get out of trouble. Bush going in there to Niken, trying to flip it up. He gets fouled. If it's on Dunnigan, that's his 4th.
Good job of collapsing the defense by Shirley.
So he is coming out now.
Oh. He's not happy about it either.
No. He gets 2 shots. You can't get out of the ball game until after the first free throw. Aiden Niken 0 for 2, now 0 for 3. So coming in for Dunnigan.
He's not happy.
He's not happy at all. I don't know where he's going. Is he going outside? Looked like he was headed to the exit there. Second shot's good for Niken. And it's 45-21. Nope, he just wanted to get a drink of water.
Got to walk it off sometime.
Yeah. 45-21. Edwards trying to penetrate the left. Gives it off to the guy that came in. He's traveled. That's Miles. Miles is 6'2". Dunnigan is 6'9", so they're giving up 7 inches on the inside. And Dunnigan will have to sit for quite a while with 5:14 to play here in the third quarter. They go into Niken. Underneath the bush, he puts it in. Nice play. 10 points for Tyler Bush. And it's 47-21. 7-0 run by the Trojans here in the third quarter. And now Rhodes trying to penetrate, goes up with a shot, no. And Shirley clears it out for the Trojans. Shaw into the front court. He'll go to Niken on the left. Niken sends it down low to Bush, hooks it back over to Shaw, pulls the trigger, and it's no good. Rebounding there by Rhodes. Going to call a foul on Tyler Bush.
That was cheap. Bandy coming back. He's calmed down.
Yeah. Coming for Ryan Shirley.
I'd probably be upset, too, if someone had my arms. There we go.
Yep. Rhodes sends it into play to Richardson. Richardson will work against Shaw into the front court. Dribbles right. Goes in the corner. Three-pointer in the air. Air ball. Niken. Ahead. Up to Withrow. Goes under. Puts it up and in and draws a foul. 12 points for Gavin Withrow.
Played well tonight.
Yep. And it's on Wood. First foul on Wood. Fourth on Caverna. And Withrow at the line. Chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. Puts it in the air, and it's good.
That's the way you had to score a three-pointer back when they were playing in this gym.
Back when I played in high school, I wish that I had a three-pointer.
Gamaya.
Man.
The Gamaya Tigers.
Yep. 50-21. 4:12 to go in the third quarter. Richardson with a basketball for Caverna.
It's not every day you get a Gamaya Tigers reference.
That's right.
BCHS Live.
Nope. Very few and far between. And here's Rhodes driving to the bucket. We got a foul on the floor.
Were there a lot of Bears in this area back in the day? I mean, Park City Bears. You had the T-ville Bears.
Tompkinsville Bears.
I mean, were there just more Bears?
Butler County Bears.
Yeah. I don't know where all these names came from.
I don't know. Wood with the basketball for Caverna. 5'8", weighs about 98. And Edwards loses it out of bounds. Couldn't handle a pass.
It's funny. You have, Bears, Eagles, Temple Hill, Bulldogs, Highsville, Cardinals.
Yep.
And you come up with the Trojans, and then
I'm not sure who came up with that.
The Tompkinsville Bears and Gamaya Tigers, and you come up with a Falcon.
Yeah. Bandy can't get the shot, but he draws a foul. That's right.
I always love hearing where these teams get their names from.
Who came up with the Falcons?
I don't know.
Because I was away from Monroe County at that time.
I don't know.
Will Bandy for 2 shots. His first trip to the charity stripe tonight. First one is in there. It's his 5th point of the game. A 30-point lead for Barren County. A 10-0 run here in this third quarter.
If anybody out there knows where the Trojans came from, just let us know.
Yeah.
We'd like to know.
Yeah, I never did know where that came from. Here's a high arching shot. Foul going to be called. It's going to send Wood to the free throw line.
I think Nike. I'm not kidding. I think Nike can jump so high, and Wood is so short. I think he kneed him in the shoulder. You see him messing with his shoulder. It looked like he got a knee in the shoulder.
Second foul with Aiden Niken. Got a couple of scores to pass along on the Coca-Cola scoreboard as Wood missed the first free throw. And it comes from the Barren County Middle School girls tonight. Second shot's good for Wood. They go undefeated. They beat Drakes Creek, both 7th and 8th grade. 7th grade won 44-10. 8th grade won 28-19. An undefeated year for the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball teams. Shaw in the corner. Bandy will fire for a 3. In there for the People's Bank 3-point shot. It's the 4th 3 of the night for Barren County. Stretches the lead out to 32. It's 54-22. We got a foul as Richardson was driving to the bucket, and it's on 21 Shaw. 3 on Jacob Shaw. 4 on the Trojans here in the second half. Free throw is good for Richardson. That's his 11th point. Second shot is also good for Richardson. 54-24. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Shaw with the basketball. Matchup 2-3 zone by Caverna. Skip pass comes to Griggs, who's checked back in the game. Back over goes to Niken. Dumps it off to Bandy. One-hand shot, baseline, good. 11 for Will Bandy. 56-24. Three-man weave going on. Edwards penetrating the bucket. Missed the layup. Rebound to Bandy. Bounces it off to Shaw. Shaw cuts toward the middle. Right side of the lane. Dumps it back to Bandy. He'll throw it back over here to Bush. No-look pass underneath to Griggs. He can't finish the shot. Bandy with a rebound. Puts it in and draws a foul.
Nice.
Foul was on Wood, his second, team's fifth. Tate Pointer checking back in.
Well, I don't have any news on where the Trojans come from, but I do have some scores. Greenwood's up 26-20 at half over Bowling Green, and Warren East leads Allen County 39-36.
Interesting.
So, interesting matchup. Everybody's been wanting to see how Greenwood would do in the district. Former Barren County assistant Will McCoy.
Right.
With a good team.
Yep. 58-24. Here's Bandy's free throw. It's good. And he's going to come out and replaced by Ryan Shirley. Ryan Shirley. Also, Corbin Murphy is in the ball game. And we've got Mason Griggs and Tate Pointer. And Jacob Shaw is the only starter on the court right now. 59-24 with 2:07 to play, third quarter. Working with it out front, Richardson. Drives left side, throws it up over Murphy, short. Murphy with a rebound off to Shaw. Shaw down the middle, angles off left, gives it to Pointer, in the corner to Griggs. Now Griggs sends it back out to Pointer. Right side to Shaw, in the corner to Ryan Shirley for a three. Yes, sir!
Let it fly, young man.
Wow. People's Bank three for Ryan Shirley, his first points tonight for the 6'1 sophomore. 62-24. As Caverna may have got away with a walk there. Rhodes kind of shuffled his feet. Timeout call by Jordan Rice, head coach of the Colonels, as Barren County has extended that lead now to 38. And it will be a running clock for the remainder of the game.
I'm getting some hate mail here. I got to shout out to Lincoln for giving me these scores.
No hate mail here.
He gets a little sour when he don't get his 15 minutes of fame. So I got you, Lincoln. And all the llamas out there.
People's Bank timeout here. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you. Trojanettes winning earlier tonight 70-31. Middle school girls winning 7th and 8th grade games tonight over Drakes Creek. Drakes Creek is Greenwood's feeder school. Friday night, Allen County, Scottsville. Big district doubleheader. Trojanettes and Lady Patriots at 6, and the Trojans and Patriots in the nightcap. 5:40 airtime here on Nash Icon and online at 104thescore.com. Jordan Rice in the huddle with his Colonels. They go way out on the floor for a huddle.
They did, didn't they? Barren County football assistant coach Nick Compton, kind enough to let us use his classroom for this game. PE teacher here at Park City.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Cody Lane in the ball game now for the Trojans. So all the starters are out. There's a running clock. It'll go quick here for the rest of the game. Spin move. Rhodes puts it up. It won't go. Crashing aboard is Cody Lane. He'll give it out to Pointer. Right side over to Griggs. Down the corner to Shirley. Feeds it to Murphy. Lost the handle. And the Colonels back the other way. Got Weston Dennison in the ball game for Caverna, number 10. Here's a shot in the lane. Good. Tough shot over two Barren County defenders. That was Richardson. And almost a steal by Rhodes. Knocks it all the way down to the end of the court.
How many does Richardson have?
Richardson has 14.
Of 26.
Of 26.
He's been the lone bright spot tonight.
62-26, just under 30 seconds. 2-3 zone. Matchup 2-3. Comes over to Lane. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Griggs with 13 seconds. Sends it back out to Lane. Lane gives to Pointer. Pointer in the corner. Lets it go for three. It's short. Ball skips off. And Pointer back again for three. It's an air ball underneath. It's put up and in by Griggs right before the buzzer. And that ends the third period with a score after three here in Park City. It is Barren County 64 and Caverna 26. We'll come back for the last quarter in just a moment. You're following Barren County basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon. Back here in Park City for the final 8 minutes and a running clock with Barren County leading 64-26. This fourth quarter is brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Shea Turner with Coach Jackson Arnett and Caverna with a basketball here in the fourth. Here's a high post coming to Dunnigan, who's back in the game now. And it is a shot fade away, free throw line, no good. Dunnigan with a rebound. Kicks it back out. Now Rhodes jumper, 17 on the left side, good. First 2 points for Rhodes in the second half. Barren County outscored Caverna 24-5 in the third period. 64-28, turnaround shot by Shirley is no good. Ball's loose on the floor. And on the fast break, it is Dennison in for the layup, good. His first 2 points, 64-30. 7:10 to go in the ball game. Here's Murphy with it. Over to Lane. He'll launch a three. Got it!
He's got such a pretty shot.
Left-handed shot from the left wing for Cody Lane. And the 67-30 on the People's Bank three. Rhodes with it out top for Caverna. Gets a screen from Dunnigan. Goes left. Spins into Lane. Now dishes it off to Edwards. Edwards drives. Throws it up on the run and banked it in. Edwards, his first 2 points. 67-32. Lane with the basketball for Barren. In the right corner, Hester, jumper no good. Shirley with a rebound. Throws it back out. Here is Griggs. Splits the defenders. Off to Lane. Down low, Murphy. Kicks it back out to Hester for a three-point shot. No good. And fighting for it was Shirley. Out of bounds to Caverna.
Throwing it all the way back down to the other end.
That'll take more time off the clock than it running.
True. Good point.
You know?
Good point. It's been a good night here at Park City.
It has. It really has.
In Bear Country.
Richardson with the basketball. Right side, Rhodes. Cross-court pass, left corner, high-arching three for Dennison, no good. Shirley yanks down the rebound. Bounce pass up to Lane. Across it goes to Griggs for a three. It's no good. Ball slapped out. Dunnigan grabs it. Outlet pass comes to Rhodes. He heads toward the hoop. Swatted away from behind. A foul on Griggs.
Good clean.
That's his third, team's fifth.
They've stopped the clock. They stop them on free throws.
They do on free throws, yeah.
Swallow that whistle.
Well, right before they hand the ball to the player. The first one's no good for Rhodes. Aiden Miller in the ball game, 6'4", 190, and a freshman. Comes in for Ryan Shirley.
Good football player, too.
Second shot good for Rhodes. (67-33). Cody Lane down low. Here's Miller. Turns and fires. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Rhodes comes down with it. Up court and tries to get cut off. He'll dish it off to Dunnigan and he'll lay it in. Dunnigan at 6'9" has 2 baskets. 67-35. Defender fell down. Underneath, here's Miller. Can't get the shot to go, but he gets fouled.
Broke his ankles.
Dunnigan fouls out.
Pick up your ankles at the 3-point line.
In the ball game for Barren County is Colton Stevens, number 4. He's a 5'7" sophomore. Now coming in is Lane Stevens, 6'1", 148 sophomore.
Can hardly tell them apart.
One's just a little taller than the other. Aiden Miller at the line.
Another lefty.
Is good.
Got a lot of lefties on this team.
Still got one more shot. Everybody was headed down the court. 68-35, 4:50 to play. Miller puts it in the air, hits the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound, going to be off Caverna. Had 2 Caverna players and Cody Lane mixed up in there. Zach Logston checks in the ball game for Caverna. Got him listed at 6'2", 282.
That's a load.
Yep. And here's Miller trying to go up. Knocked his glasses off of the defender. Now Hester saves it in bounds and it's kicked out of bounds.
He blocked the shot with his right hand, holding his glasses.
Holding his glasses with his left hand.
How did he even see to block that shot?
Byron Reynolds, 5'8" junior, into the Trojan lineup with 4 minutes to play. Comes out to Reynolds. He'll hand it off out to Lane, and now to Colton Stevens. Colton Stevens dribbles left, reverses back right. He'll bounce it off the right side to Reynolds. Reynolds cuts over and now throws it back out to Lane Stevens. Now here's Colton Stevens. Trying to penetrate, throws up a runner, and it rattled out. Went halfway down and came out.
That's a nice move, too.
Edwards has it for Caverna. On the right side of the floor, hands it off to Richardson. Down to 3:25 to play. Richardson driving left of the lane, flips up the shot. It rolled off the rim. Ball tapped out. Reynolds grabs it for Barren. Cody Lane. Ball poked away, out of bounds by Rhodes. With 3:08 left. Ball comes out to Lane Stevens, Colton. Pushing it down, shovel pass there to Miller, and he puts it in.
That's a really nice pass.
70-35, 2:44 left. Richardson with it for Caverna, gives it over to Rhodes. Now Rhodes with a crossover move, dribbled it off his foot, and he got loose. Edwards picks it up. He'll go up against Miller. They're going to call him with a foul. So that'll put Edwards at the line. First one's good. His third point. 70-36. Second shot, no. Rebound to Lane Stevens. Gives to Colton Stevens. Works it in front court, wants to drive, splits the defenders, got tripped up. Lost the handle, and Rhodes has it for Caverna. Rhodes trying to go inside. Here's a shot going up high off the glass, good for Logston.
Caverna faithful. Pretty pumped about that one.
70-38. Miller out of the corner for 3. It's no good. Tapped up, no good for Lane. And saved in bounds by Caverna. And here's a shot putting up and in from 17 feet straight away. Lane Stevens. 72-38. Edwards with it on the left side. Works it into the paint, right side. It goes to Rhodes. A long, high arching three. I thought that thing was going to hit the roof.
I did too.
Logston with the offensive rebound. Back to Rhodes, left of the lane. Dribbles out of trouble. Brings it back out. Poked away. Oh, a foul. Lane Stevens putting Edwards back at the line again with a minute 14 to play. And the shot is in the air, no good. Rebound to Byron Reynolds. Hands it off. It's Colton Stevens with a runner, good. Colton Stevens gets in the scorebook, 74-38. Rhodes trying to get rid of the ball to Edwards. Kicks it back around the perimeter to the right. Dennison down low. Logston throws it back out. Loose ball and saved by Richardson. Richardson into the paint. 14-footer straight away good. 16 for Richardson. 74-40 with 30 seconds to go. Colton Stevens crosses the midcourt line. Down to 22. And he'll hand it off out there to Byron Reynolds. Down to 13. Back out the lane. He's just going to hold it. Trojans going to get another big win. Back-to-back wins. 30-point win over Edmonson County last night. And they get a 34-point victory tonight here in Park City against the Caverna Colonels. The final score, Barren County 74 and Caverna 40. We'll come back with a CPC Commodities postgame report after this on 103.7 Nash Icon.